Welcome to the last video in the Active Directory section. So we have been through quite the ride. We have built out a lab and we've attacked it in so many different ways, right? We've learned about LLM&R poisoning, SMB relay attacks, man-in-the-middle 6 attacks, Kerberoasting, pass the hash, pass the password, and token impersonation, GPP, cPassword attacks, dumping the LSA. We've gone through all kinds of different fun attacks, and hopefully you've learned a lot out of this. This is the bread and butter of pen testing, especially on the network side. So many courses go into the basics and how to enumerate and attack, and it really just feels like an external. It feels like a CTF. This really is where the bread and butter is, and it's where the money's made. So I wanted to provide a few more resources that I think can help you out if you really want to dive into Active Directory and get more depth. If you want to go into some of those attacks I talked about, or just learn, more things that are out there. Active Directory goes very, very deep and can get very complex. Not to make it scary, but there's just some really intelligent people out there. And a lot of this stuff is way over my head, by the way. But just, take these articles, go out there, read about it, and just be the best you that you can be when it comes to Active Directory. So one of the best sites out there is adsecurity.org here. And this is ran by a guy named Sean Metcalf. And you can see there's all different types of blog posts here. You have AD resources, attack, defense, and detection, Mimikatz, all different kinds of information. You can kind of just scroll through here and see what he's posted. So from January 1st, 2016, and just so forth. I mean, there's so much information here on this page. It's amazing. And look, they've already got Windows Server 2019 Active Directory, and it's just amazing. This site's amazing. Another guy that should be mentioned is a gentleman named Harmjoy. So his real name is Will Schroeder. And he works for a company called Spectre Ops. Spectre Ops is one of the best pen testing companies in the country. They are red team gurus, and Harmjoy makes a lot of tools out there when it comes to Active Directory pen testing. This guy is one of the top in the game. Okay, worth reading his blogs. Sometimes they take quite a few reads over and over to actually be able to understand. But if there's somebody that's an expert in Active Directory pen testing, it's definitely Harmjoy. So on top of this, maybe you're a certification person or a course person. There are some courses out there that do focus on this. These cost quite a bit of money. I'm not a representative of any of these places. I'm just going to tell you about them and let you decide on your own. So Pentester Academy has 2 courses. One is called Attacking and Defending Active Directory. It comes with a lot about what you learned here, but it also does go above and beyond in the sense that it has child domains and it has a forest root here that you have to compromise. So there's kind of a parent-child situation going on. You learn a little bit more about those types of attacks and trust attacks and ways to abuse these different forests. So that's really neat, and it's just above and beyond where you're at now. And the pricing, I'm not even sure. $249 is what they're doing right now. So this price varies depending on, but at least 30 days in the labs is probably a good idea. Now, if you are past that, if you want to learn more attacks and you just really love Active Directory, well, again, they have a second course called Red Team Labs. I believe this is a little bit more expensive, but it is a fully patched network, and kind of like where we're at, fully patched network, and we just abuse features. And here it's $339 for a 30-day lab access. But I again think that these courses will teach you, above and beyond what you're learning here. The last one is this PTX from eLearn Security. Now, this course will teach you quite a bit about what you've learned here, some more advanced topics as well. Advanced social engineering is in here. They've got Red Teaming Exchange, so talking about emails, and WSUS talking about like Windows Update Service. There's quite a bit in here, and it's really, really good stuff. I have this certification, and this certification exam was probably one of the hardest exams that I've ever taken out of any certification. So I really do like this course as well, but this course is very pricey. I believe it could be upward of $2,000. So keep that in mind as well. It looks like there is potentially a new course coming out for this here in the future too. So there's a lot of options out there. Again, we scratch the surface, but we scratch the surface in a way that you will be able to go into a job interview, and if you can talk about all the topics that we have mentioned in this course, you're going to be okay. You're going to be more than okay. You're going to be ahead of most people that I interview when it comes to job interviews. So please do keep that in mind. So from here, this is it. I'm so happy. We're going to move on. We're going to cover a little bit more about the network side, and then we're going to get into the web app and wireless pen testing sections. We got legal documentation, report writing after that, some career advice, and then we're done. So it's been a journey, and we're getting more than halfway through now. I would say we're probably close to 75%. So I look forward to seeing you in the next section and continuing to learn with you.